Just a quick content warning for domestic violence. If you want to check back in with us on the podcast later, that's totally fine, because we're talking about Keke Palmer and her relationship. So we've talked about this on a much more shallow surface level, in a lot more like surface level situations, because we were talking about whether or not she should stay with this guy because she was wearing kind of a more scandalous outfit. He came out on social media and was like, "You're a mother. Like, why are you wearing that?"
Oh, her see-through dress at the Usher concert.
Yeah, she had that cute bodysuit on with like the mesh overlay. She looked good. And he had the audacity to come out on social media and shame her for it. And so I think everybody was very much on the side of like, I know you share a son with this dude, but you should break up with him. And then she was playing it cool when she was asked about her relationship over the last couple of weeks. She was like, "It's none of anybody's business except for my own." Well, now that we have documents with her expressing what was really going on in that relationship, it's definitely more of our business now. So she is requesting sole custody of her 8-month-old son that she shares with Darius Jackson. She's alleging that he has been physically abusive on multiple occasions. She filed a request for a domestic violence restraining order in LA. People magazine reviewed these documents. She said the final straw for her happened on Sunday. She says, "Darius trespassed into my home without my knowledge or consent, threatened me, then physically attacked me, lunging from my neck, striking me, throwing me over the couch, and stealing my phone when I told him I was going to call the police." She also included screenshots that looked to be security footage of a man striking a woman over a sofa. In this declaration, she also says that there were many instances of physical violence, including striking, grabbing me around the neck. I mean, it just goes on and on. You can paint the picture for yourself what was going on without me having to traumatize you on your drive to school. But it looks like she is finally getting out of this relationship. And I think it's the perfect example of, even if something seems small, like a man making a comment about how his partner looks or what she's wearing, I think that can really show that there's probably deeper issues going on and it's not just surface level.
I'm so proud of her for finally saying enough is enough and getting away from this toxicity and this abuse. I think it's also a reminder for people that Keke Palmer, who like she is and also comes across as so confident and independent and strong. And she just has this beautiful light and personality about her. And I can see people thinking like, I would never imagine her of all people being in an abusive relationship. But you just don't know what a person's going through, that they're going to sit through something like that until they're finally ready to say enough. So I think it's wise to be aware of your friends and the situations that they're in, and to help them see that light if you can.
Yeah, exactly. It can happen to anybody. And I talk to a lot of people about, why do you stay in this relationship if clearly like the things that she's written on paper are awful and grotesque. And it's not as easy as just getting out and leaving, because things like this happen where he's going to come into your house out of nowhere and take your phone when you want to call the police. So props to her for getting out, and I hope she's doing okay.
Yeah, there's fear there as far as retaliation. And then there's also, thankfully, she has the financial means to go out on her own, where a lot of women, that's one of the reasons why they feel stuck, is because they don't have the financial means to leave.
And the fact that there's a baby involved makes it all the much worse. Like, I hate that for her, but I hope her friends are really like supporting her, because the strong people need support and help too.
Exactly.
The Bert Show.